Hi guys, hope you all are doing great. In today's video, I'm going to show you how you can make this accordion style animation. It's super easy to make, so let's get into it. So before starting with our tutorial, I'm going to show you guys what I've already made here. This is our closed state and this is our open state. So in my accordion, I'm going to be placing 3 cards in it. And so I'm going to be placing 3 closed cards, and as soon as I click on any of the closed cards, it's going to open this big one. These are just images of 2 other cards that I'm going to make, just pictures I'm going to be putting in them, and this is just our dummy text. So yeah, let's start. First I'm going to click on frame, a frame option here, and I'll give the dimensions of 100 and 383. So our width is 100 and our height is 383. Now I'll give it a corner radius of 50. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go to our fill option. I'll go to image and I'll click on this picture over here. Now I'll just align it a bit. Yeah, just like that. Next, what I'm going to do is I just want it to look a bit darker, so I'm going to add another fill on top of it. Now I'll set it at a percentage of 30. And I've set the color to black itself. Next, what I'm going to do, I'm just going to click on text and I'll add text of plant 2. And I'll just align this at the center. Yeah, just like that. Next, I'm going to click on frame again. And I'll set it at a width of 372 and height of 430. I'll set the corner radius to 50 again. Next, what I'm going to do is I'm going to fill again, go to image, and I'll select this image again. Just align it a bit over here. I'll click on add fill again. This time I'm going to set the percentage to 50. Next, I'm going to take this dummy text over here. I'll click on my Alt button. So a copy of that is created. And I'll just align this a bit. Yeah, just like that. I'll change this text to plant 2. So yeah, this is our second card. This is the closed state and this is the open state. And I'll just name this frame to close 2. And this frame to open 2. I'll do the same thing over here. I just rename this frame to close 1 and this to open 1. So this is our closed state and this is the expanded state. Now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to click on these 2 cards again, click on my Alt button and drag down so a duplicate is created. I'll go to close 3. It's gotten renamed automatically. I'll go to my image option here and I'll just change the image to this picture. Yeah, and our additional fill is already set over here. I'll go to open 3 now and change the image. Yeah, and I'll just align it a bit. Yeah, just like that. Done. So yeah, these are our 3 cards. So now next what I'm going to do is I'm going to create 3 components. I'm going to select these 2 cards. I'll go to my component options. I'll click on create components set. So what this is going to do is it's going to create our first component and it's going to have 2 variants within it. So I just rename this component 1 to plant 1. I'm going to do the same thing over here. Just select these 2 options, these 2 cards. Click on create component set and I'll rename this component to plant 2 since this is our second card. And I'm going to do the same thing over here. Create component set and plant 3. So yeah, I'll just I'll rename this to plant 3 and this to plant 3. Yeah. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to click on frame again. I'll select MacBook Air to be our desktop frame. Now I'm going to click on Alt again. I'll create a duplicate of this card. So I'm just going to align it over here. I'll do the same thing. I'm going to click on Alt again. I'll select a variant of this closed state card. Same, I'm going to click on Alt, just drag it and place it here. Now I'll click on all these 3 cards, right click and click on Add Auto Layout. So it's going to get aligned properly. It's going to get aligned properly, and I'll just align this frame to the center, just like that. Now since we have 3 cards, I'm going to create 3 more additional frames. I'll rename this first frame to main, where it will show all our closed cards. This to plant 1. This frame is going to show us our first plant, this first card's open state. So just like that. And notice how we have made this a bit bigger from the rest of the cards, so that all our attention goes to this card over here. Next, I'm going to do the same. I'm going to click on and I'm going to rename this to plant 2. I'll click on our second card and change the state to open 2. So our card expands and all our attention goes to this card over here. Same over here. I'm going to rename this to plant 3. Click on this card over here and change the state to open 3. So yeah, this is our main screen where all our closed cards are going to be shown. And if you're going to click on plant 1 over here, it's going to show us this screen. If I click on plant 2, it's going to show us this. And if I click on plant 3, it's going to show us this. Now what I'm going to do next is I'm going to go to prototype. I'll click on main. I'm going to select our plant 1 option here. And I'll attach it to our first frame, which is our plant 1 frame. And I'm going to set the animation to Smart Animate. It's already set over here, but the animation is going to be set to Smart Animate. Our curve to ease out and duration to 300 milliseconds. Same, I'm just going to go to plant 2, attach it over here. Our animation settings are going to be the same to Smart Animate, ease out at 300 milliseconds. Plant 3 over here. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to attach the plant 2 option. I'm going to attach it over here, so that when I click over here, it's going to open this up. If I click on plant 3, it's going to open. Click on plant 1, I'll attach it here. Plant 3, attach it here. Same thing I'm going to do with our third frame, a plant 3 frame, where I'll attach our plant 1 to this frame and plant 2 to this frame, and it's going to have the same, all these prototype settings are going to be the same. Our animation is going to be set to Smart Animate, curve to ease out and duration to 300 milliseconds. Now next, I'm just going to click on frame and I'll run this to see if it works well. So yeah, now I'm just going to click on plant 1 and open seamlessly. I click on plant 2, it opens this card up, and if I click on plant 3, it opens this card up. So yeah, it's all very seamless, it's all really nice, and this is our accordion. Hope you guys found this tutorial super easy to follow and understood how you can make this accordion animation. I'm going to make more such tutorials, so don't forget to like and subscribe. Thank you.